What's up, dudes and dudettes? We have made it. The skies are grey, there's sheep everywhere, and it's raining. We must be in Wales. So let's get the journey started. We are off to the Brecon Beacons for 2 nights, and then we are going to go up north, and I will show you the rest when I work it out. Anyway, let's do it. Hi. Hi. Well, after a glorious night's sleep, we are awake and jubilant, coffee in hand. We have a big day ahead of us in the Brecon Beacons. I'm looking forward to it. After a strenuous drive to the top, we have made it. Now, some facts about the Brecon Beacons, or some history. The Brecon Beacons, it helps if I call them right. Now, in 1957, the Brecon Beacons became the 10th national park in the United Kingdom. After the World Wars, the UK must have realised, hang on, we need to protect some of these natural assets we have, and they did so. Now, the Brecon Beacons themselves have actually been occupied by various empires or colonies. The Roman Empire was here for a bit, prehistoric, Norman times. But now today it is ran by the National Trust in conjunction with the farmers to protect the land and leave it open for the public to explore it. Villagers would actually light fires on top of the hills to essentially use it as a beacon to warn the other villages and surrounding hamlets that there was invasions or attacks coming. Now, it was geological forces that actually helped create the landscape in which the Brecon Beacons lay in today. The Ice Age created huge valleys and crevasses by splitting and then melting, along with sedimentation that actually laid down the foundations and bedrocks of the valleys and the hills and whatnot. Now, it wasn't until around the 19th century that the SAS actually started using the central part of the Brecon Beacons for their training facility, and to this day they still do. SAS Who Dares Wins, it's filmed up here. Maybe we might bump into them. Maybe not. Probably not. But maybe. A lot of people come to the Brecon Beacons not only for its unique geographical sort of contour and history, but, well, in saying that, they come for waterfalls. Basically, there are numerous waterfalls, mountains and hills and crags and valleys and all sorts, but the waterfalls is one of the main attractions, and that's what we're doing today. My Welsh is terrible, so I'll give it my best go. Now, this first waterfall is called Gwyn, I think, something like that. The Welsh people are probably shaking their heads at me notoriously, but quite nice. And the reason waterfalls are called waterfalls is because waterfalls. Waterfall numero 4. Now, I'm walk behind this one, so I'm waterproofing myself, and I'm going to do it. Very, very busy. We're here in the fall or the autumn, just before the winter. So the temperatures are dropping, the waters are rising, but let's get wet. Brecon Beacons were also occupied during the Neolithic period and the Bronze Age, and the most evident signs of this are numerous burial cairns along the hilltops where they would erect stones in place to show burial sites. Well, we've made it back in a circular loop. Now, if you park at this one, come early in the morning, because the car park does fill up quite quickly. You'll have to come back and wait. There's only a limited amount of parking. yeah, time to go home, back to the van, and have a couple of beers, maybe, perhaps, and enjoy the night. It hasn't rained, thank God. But yeah, thanks for coming.